That's not working, so here, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island earth. I'm Kentucky Haka, KY Haka, your host here in the Emporium. We're going to have a little fun here. It's family night in the Emporium once again. I have my daughter Bonnie here with me, and we're going to do a little bit of Obra Dinn here. We started that off last week, and we're going to pick up where we left off, and hopefully we're not going to have the sound issues that we had last time. We are having some webcam issues. For some reason, it doesn't want me to use two webcams at once, so we're both on the same one this time. So we'll just have to deal with that. All right, so that means I need to come here real quick. Green here. No, I guess we already have. This is already set up where we need it. So, without any further ado, because she used the all you do making dinner earlier tonight, let's go ahead and get things started.
Right back into about to install.
Oh shoot!
Oh, what did it do?
When I unplug the hard drive. I will be right back, everyone. Plug that back in.
Technical difficulties, what can you do? Only so much.
All right.
Well, I just heard the ding. That means something's working.
All right. Something on the computer is working. Whether it's what we want it to be or not is another thing to be seen. But, and our camera just got, now it's fixed. It fixed itself. Well, how nice. Yep. Oh. And I plugged in the wrong one. I'll be right back again, everyone. Welcome to what is known as the usual here on my streams. Technical difficulties. Do not shy away from me. It's usually more of a question of when do technical difficulties not happen.
Or which ones happen.
Yeah. Alright, so where are you at, you little scallywag? Alright, you're going into diesel 1.
We're gonna have enough scalawags to deal with. There's the ding of something's working once again.
Alright, hopefully this is the ding. Hopefully we're dinging the right building. Ah, yeah, there we go. There's the games library. Because when we go here, Steam apps, common. Yep, there it is, right there.
The Obra Dinn.
Alright, once more, with feeling.
On the good ship, Obra Dinn, it's a guilt trip for the captain. Been gone for years, and then suddenly it just reappears.
Alright, it's making me reinstall
60
this again.
souls lost, don't know who is who, figuring that's what we are here to do.
Oh,
Thus we
is this
begin
going to make us start all over again?
on the good ship, Obra Dinn. Or not so good, as we are discovering.
Someone's watching.
Discovering existing files for Return of the Obra Dinn. Well, that's good news.
It's making us reinstall it. Okay, what fun, what fun.
Hey, this time we get to do it with sound.
We can do it the right way with sound. And we can hear what we missed last time.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody made a comment about maybe missing clues because we weren't getting the sound, and
Yeah, and that's possible.
yeah. Because, I mean, it listed out everybody's nationalities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe somebody has a thick accent or something.
Could be. We'll find out. One way or the other. While we get this reloaded.
Yeah. We were basically voice acting the last one, once we found out there wasn't any sound getting to you guys either.
Yeah. Yes, it's downloading. All right. Where's the Steam thing? So it can tell me, so I keep track of how the download is going. Now you don't all need to see that. All right. Looks like it says it's ready to play already. It found itself. All right, let's try this again.
Yeah.
And more importantly, let's see if
We can hear it.
I can hear sound. Can you?
Sound!
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 All right, now why is that putting it... Oh, we're not getting it totally cleared out here. Let me make an adjustment here on the cam.
That is a bit loud.
Yeah. Whoop. All right, let me adjust the sound down just a little bit.
Has a thing for capturing mice. Is the Obra Dinn secretly a cat? Because it loves to capture your mouse.
Hard to say. All right, let's do a little adjustment here. Hey, Emmy, good to have you with us here. We're making a few quick adjustments. Cam 2, that would be...
We have sound this time.
Properties. All right, let's fix the chroma key a little bit.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of static. There we go.
All right, I think that'll work.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean,
All right.
that little bit of vague static kind of works with the Obra Dinn aesthetic.
Still putting it up there. Interesting.
Well, we can always go to the options. Wherever those were.
Settings.
Audio volume maximum.
All right, let's...
Or not so maximized. Much better.
How's that?
Very good.
And that's the screen setting we wanted, right?
Yeah, because the original is Mac.
Yeah.
And now we're on LCD. You changed it.
I changed it by accident here.
Yeah, this is the original. That was the
decided
one
on that.
we decided on one of the IBMs.
Alrighty.
The one that isn't green.
Alright. Oh, we can continue. We didn't lose our save.
Yay!
Alright. One thing's going right so far. One thing.
There's the bell.
Ding, ding.
And on we go.
Chug, chug, chug. This is where we left off.
Yeah, the guy who got shot clean through. In a fight over... I don't think we found out what.
Someone was trying to leave the ship.
That's right, because the last cutscene had somebody saying, let them go, bang.
Alright, so...
Well, I mean, with the stuff that we've seen so far, don't blame them. And somebody else got killed in the process.
Alright, I don't think we had this, did we? Yeah.
Nope.
We'll find out.
The magic watch is doing its magic.
It's doing its thing.
This is why I don't do PC gaming. Fair.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, space key, right? Yeah.
Oh, Nelly.
Alright, it just looped around to here.
That sound design.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Paul? Okay, so presumably Paul got stabbed. And that's the guy who's about to get shot.
Yeah, so either he's named Paul or he's named Paul. I'm leaning towards him.
Considering that she said, Paul, look out, and she's reaching out to the guy who got stabbed.
Mm-hmm. My guess is that's who that is.
So we have...
There was our first mate guy. And there's the guy with the beanie.
Is that on the stair?
Here?
The other stair. I thought I...
Stair. Oh.
Yeah.
That would be the captain.
Okay, Captain's trying to get their attention.
Yep.
So it's the captain who's shouting, let them go.
Sounds like it. Stabby McStab. Yep, that's his code name for now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, this is so much better with the music.
We have enough information to say who he is.
Last one. Move quick. Alright. He was killed with a sword.
Sword. By we don't know who.
Alright, let's see how many Pauls there are.
I'll check. Okay, is that a first name or what?
I don't know.
First name, probably. Emily Jackson, Miss Jane Bird, Itben.
Okay, here's Paul Moss.
Paul Moss. Steward, which
First
makes
mate
sense.
Steward.
He's
A Welshman.
yeah.
Are there any other Pauls?
I see a Peter, but
No Peter, but no Paul.
we have one Paul.
We have the one Paul, so I dubbed thee Mr. Moss. And we don't know who that guy is yet.
I don't think so. We've seen him before somewhere, though.
Yeah. We've seen him earlier.
Show memories on deck map. What's that mean?
That's the... Okay.
Oh, so it'll show us where to find the corpses.
Yeah.
To track this guy down. Okay, that's going to be helpful later when we're rounding up the last
Yeah,
identities.
it's showing us where we are right now. Which is... right
Ooh,
here.
a speed.
Right here on top of the stairs, the steps going up. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, how did I get that? Oh, from right there.
So the diamond is a memory, and
Yeah.
the feetsies are us.
Okay, there's bookmark. Feats is where we are. Alright,
Yeah, because we bookmarked...
there's the location.
I think we bookmarked the captain. We bookmarked somebody to try to figure out how the system worked.
Yeah.
12 others
So
present.
here's where he is, right here.
Uh-huh.
Haven't identified him yet.
We
Not
don't know.
him.
But we know how some of them
We
got...
know that's the captain. We know that was the first mate. Oh, yeah, we identified Beanie Boy as Mr. Brennan.
Mr. Brennan. We're not certain yet because it hasn't been typeset, but
yeah,
possibly.
So we'll find out if we're right on that one.
Shot by a gun by unknown. Yeah, we're supposedly able to tell who the ladies are, but...
Yeah, well, we know it's one of two. We just haven't assigned them yet.
Yeah. We just don't know what the factor is that says it's...
All right.
Jackson versus Miss Bird.
And we haven't gotten a third one correct yet, so that means this is either right or it's wrong, and we'll find out.
Or we don't know who attacked him, so it's not.
Oh, that's we don't know. We don't know who attacked him, so we're not done yet.
We have another corpse.
Yeah.
So actually, we have two separate fights breaking out. One below decks for who knows what reason, and one above. We're about to find more about below decks, I think. Because I saw the white, but looked really distant.
Ah. Alright, I'm going to do something here. If it'll let me.
What are you trying to do?
Oh. Alright.
Don't think it's letting you do anything in this state.
Yeah.
So.
Ah, here we go.
Somebody's standing at the door.
This guy. We got a guy here. And we got a guy here.
And a blood trail.
Leading. X started here.
And led to that guy who
led
is
to here where he
now
died.
Dead. Let's find him.
Up and down. Up, down, around, and right here.
Here we go.
Let's see what happened here.
I'll say.
He's French.
I'm not so sure. That's not a French swear.
And this guy's German by his accent.
Okay. So his arm is off.
Yep.
He is friends with or works with or somehow related to a French guy.
Yeah.
And he's German.
Yeah. Alright.
And you're
There's
here.
the mate.
And that guy's coming up from
I
the
think
hole.
that's the captain there. By the way he's dressed.
Wait, no, that's not the captain.
No, that's the face of the first mate.
Okay.
I don't see that other guy there, so okay. Alright, let's do some walking around.
Yeah. A curse like that does not lift for nothing. So this is after the squid attack.
This is after the squid attack. Alright.
No wonder they commandeered the boat.
Yeah. Alright.
Who is this and how did they die? Well, his arm's off, but do we know what did it?
Torn apart?
Maybe?
Maybe. We'll go with that for now.
By an unknown attacker.
Torn
Okay.
apart by... it'd be by the squid.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy had a German accent.
Okay, there's one guy from France who could be associated with a bosun's mate.
One of the guys from the earlier shots.
Yeah, okay.
The one that got torn apart by the Kraken.
Yeah.
And we can go back to the scene for that one.
Do we have any Germany? No, we won't have any Germany. We can't have any Germany. Germany doesn't exist. This is the 1700s, remember?
Okay, so
Germany doesn't come into existence until the decades before, sometime in the 1800s.
Austrian then?
Yes. It has to be either Austria or Prussia.
Well, it would make...
And the Frenchman works for him. Where is my Frenchman?
The Frenchman is the bosun's mate.
That's why he's asking for him. Where's my Frenchman? Where's my assistant? Where is my mate? He's dead.
Yeah. We got some right.
Hello. 3 more fates. Torn apart
We got
by a
him
beast.
right. Who else did we get right?
Mappa.
We got
The
him right.
tattoos were correct.
The tattoos were giveaway.
Brennan!
And Brennan's right. All right.
Brennan is confirmed.
So now let's go back and see if we can find the picture. Oh. We
3
get
more
lines for
lines.
everyone we get correct, right? Let's
Yeah,
go
it
to the
looks
table
like
of
it.
contents. We need to go to the
Where?
Doom, right? Because that's when it happened?
Yeah, if he got hurt by the squid, then that's... Okay. Okay, that just took us to a
It took
bookmark.
us back. Wrong.
Okay, so the Doom, and then we page turn to wherever you're trying to get.
That's right. It's the D and the...
So there's more to the squid attack we don't know.
This guy was crushed by the loose cannon.
We don't know enough to know who either of those people are.
He was crushed by the cannon.
He got blasted by an explosion.
Oh, the one who got crushed by the beast was Mava. So it's showing us his full face here.
It is.
So this, I think, is our Frenchman.
Yeah. Could be. Worth trying.
Yeah. And we won't know for a little while.
Yeah, not until we get at least 2 more guesses.
Yeah, we got to get 2 more correct. So that narrows that down. Now, were both of the ladies on the rowboat, the lifeboat that was trying to leave, or was it just the one?
Go to the memories and see if both of their pictures are lit up. I think they were. Because...
It was the escape, right?
Okay, because we saw the women. This might be an opportunity to try the bookmark feature again, actually. Because if we go to the women on the crew picture and bookmark them, we can go straight to wherever they show up.
Okay, let's do that. All right, back here.
Life at sea.
Life at sea. You're up here on this one.
Yeah. Do you have to use the mouse wheel, or will it let you... Okay. Because I was wondering if it would let you... Okay, so just moving the mouse will get you there.
Yeah, okay.
So, one of the ladies... 3. So this one's going to be hard, but we have the information we need.
Yeah. And my theory was, by the way she was dressed...
Emily Jackson.
Or
Miss
Jane Bird. And she was dressed more fancy than the other one.
Miss.
So maybe she's more gentry or something. More gentry or...
Why does she get a title? Or
Exactly.
honorific?
Mm-hmm. Because you only got titles back then if you're part of the gentry or higher. You weren't all often referred to as, you wouldn't be referred to as that.
Okay.
Until we know otherwise, I'm going to say alive.
We really don't know.
Well, we the map that showed us on the escape, can show us where.
They were near the, was it the Canaries?
That's what I was thinking. It was near the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
All right. And this would be the other lady. Emily Jackson. Okay, no music, so it sounds like we may have it wrong.
We have at least something wrong. If it's not nobility, then...
All right, let's get back to here.
Thought.
Yeah.
Could they call her Miss because she's unmarried?
Probably.
Okay.
Because it'd be Miss if you're unmarried, Mistress if you were married. That's what MRS stands for. But also back then, Mistress was a title that was sometimes given in courts. Someone below the nobility, but it was a title. It was an honorific title.
Okay. So since we know we can find out them from something we have.
Let's go back here.
Let's...
Yeah, they were near...
Yeah. So we can bookmark the scenes where they were and look at those scenes again, or we can look at other stuff.
All right, this is where that took place. There's the Canary, there's Madeira, there's the Azores.
So there's a bunch of places they could be right now. We really don't know.
All right, so how do I bookmark it? Click here.
Yeah, if we go back to their pictures and look at their memories, I think that's where we access bookmarks from.
Okay. Well, let's try it again.
Okay. Click. Pick a ma'am. 3 memories. Bookmark memories.
There we go.
And now we can check out wherever we've seen them.
And let's bookmark her as well. Or do we just need one?
Probably only...
Let's do both for now.
Oh.
Oh, it moves it from one to the other. Okay.
So we can only bookmark one person at
All
a
right,
time.
that's fine.
You
Well, I'm going to bookmark her for sure because we know for sure she was on the boat.
Okay.
Because I know for sure she was on there.
Okay. So let's see what we can uncover with that.
All right, I want to go back here to the escape real quick. Or maybe the story wasn't, maybe it wasn't part of the escape.
We saw them in... Well, it was showing us bookmarks at the top of the page. Like, how were you navigating earlier that it led us to the bookmark?
I just clicked on it.
Okay, so let's click. And 12 others were present.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
So we can check that, and they were both here.
They're both there. Okay,
so they're both on that boat.
Which means we either got the location wrong, they're not alive,
or we flipped them.
Or we flipped their IDs.
Okay, so where else have we seen them? There's a black tab moving earlier. So they were here.
Yeah. Well, showing her.
It's showing all 3 women we know about so far.
Yeah. Okay. So that tells us that.
Okay.
Now, do we want to try to change their location? Or shall we let it go for now?
I feel like randomly guessing locations isn't going to get us anywhere. We could go back in and try to look for whatever's in the memory that tells us what's going on. But...
All right. we need the book anymore?
No.
All right.
So it sounds like if we want to find out where these guys are, we need to either look at the escape memories again, or we need to look at Abigail's memory again. I think it was E to get out, or was it Tab?
Tab.
Okay.
All right, now.
Oh, right, we're still in this memory.
Yeah.
But it's not immediately telling us to look for another corpse, so that's nice.
All right.
So who's here?
All right, he's got that weird hat as well.
Okay. And was pulling up the portraits E? For pulling up the portraits in this, was that E or?
Yeah.
So it's that dude.
Yeah. And this
We also can't
is
ID.
the guy with the tricorn. Okay. And this is the one.
Poor fellow.
Is him. Okay.
Don't forget the little triangles above their portraits tell you how hard they are to solve. Yeah. So we could be looking
Hey, Jim Biddy, glad to have you with us again.
Yeah. So we could have hard case on our hands for identifying the ladies.
Yeah. Yeah, it had 3 arrows above them, so.
So whatever it is, whatever information we need is in one of the memories we already have of them.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard to see.
Probably because it's 3-to-1 odds that we got the location right. 2-to-1 odds that we've got the names right.
Yeah.
And who knows if they actually survived or not.
Yeah. For all we know, the boat flipped over.
Yeah.
And
I'm just walking around. We can't look at things. We can't go into rooms and stuff.
No, we
in
can't.
This mode, right? Right.
this is a frozen memory in time. We cannot interact with it.
All right.
It exists as it always has and as it shall.
Mm-hmm.
Forever.
All right, so anything else we can do
Not
here?
not unless we can go up the stairs. But I think somebody might be blocking us there. Oh, hello. There's the captain, I think. Is that the captain?
That might be the captain.
Portrait?
All right. This is
Our good unknown.
him.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello,
that's
Captain.
the captain.
So the captain was downstairs before this fight broke out.
Yeah.
He was headed upstairs.
And someone else was down in the hold with him.
So either he or the guy coming out of the door right now was standing by the door during the last scene, listening in.
By the way he is dressed, isn't he the guy who was down here on the ground? Or was in the fight here?
Yeah, I think he might have been.
Yeah, he was.
That's right, because someone... Okay, in the last scene, when we were coming up on the guy who's currently dead, someone was standing next to the door like they were listening in. Yeah. And then in one of the scenes from last stream of this, there was a cry of mutiny.
Mm-hmm.
So he was down in the hold, and then he comes up besides the door when he hears something. And then he calls out mutiny, mutiny, and gets killed for it.
Yeah, this is him right here.
Yeah.
Knifed.
Unknown,
but all right.
So.
When you are zoomed in on the face, open the book at the same time to go to that person's face directly. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
Let's test that out. Let's just make sure it works here. Okay. So click on the mouse at the same time. Open the book at the same time. So
we will zoom in on the face, E.
Okay. There we go. And that brings us there. All right, cool. That'll come in handy.
All right. So we can't go upstairs. I think we can only exit the memory. Unless there's more to be gleaned about what happened here.
I don't see anything else.
Okay. Then I guess...
We know this is the guy with the hat that looks like a railroad conductor would wear.
Yeah.
And that's that guy. What? Wrong button. Now, how do we go back? I'm trying to remember.
We find the white door, which I think was on the other side of the stairs.
Because I was looking for it and I couldn't see. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find it and I couldn't see where it was.
Yeah. Dad's busy controlling this and I'm busy keeping track of a bunch of myriad details.
Alright.
Escape. Chapter complete. 6 fates we saw, 4 fates we didn't.
We haven't. Alright.
Who are these two?
Mm-hmm.
And who are they?
4 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. They're cataloged here.
So they're both 3 triangle fates.
Yeah.
And this is the last we will see of them. Sounds like we definitely need to go back to Abigail's death scene if we want to figure out who they were.
Perhaps.
Okay. Very good in a lot of ways, but it does not teach you its interface.
Yeah, it makes you learn it as you go, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which... I mean, honestly, so far this has been a really good way of mystery solving because it's not prompting you with the questions of why did such and such take such an action, telling you that this action actually matters, as it isn't, say, somebody picking flowers in a field for their grandma's funeral.
Oh, that's just a pretty.
In the background.
Alright, let's do some looking around here.
Is it space?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
So spaces interact. Another
Okay,
cabin.
sleeping cabin. Nothing else to see here. Alright.
And that door is
This
now
is
open.
where was already open. This is where the first mate was.
Candlestick.
Some sort of candlestick there.
Wait. Why did the pocket watch just come out?
Good question. Is it because of the blood from the...
Wait. The window. Tilt up.
Ah.
That's a leg!
That
That is a leg!
is something. What remains of the Frenchie?
Chinese? But that was a woman's voice.
Yeah, it was a Formosan woman's voice because those are Chinese characters. Oh, we got a pig leg guy. It looks like, or else it's some fun.
Either that or his foot's under something. Got shot while somebody is kidnapping a woman.
Oh.
He tripped and got caught in the rope.
Okay.
That's why his body's still there.
Chinese woman.
So...
And that looks like he's of the same nationality by the face. Not sure about it might be. Oh, that might
I
be
don't know.
that. I don't know. This guy might have been the guy who was downstairs with the guy who got his
I don't
arms
think we've
blown.
seen a striped shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's that guy.
Okay.
Okay. So at some point the Formosan lady gets kidnapped.
Yeah. Or is being used as a shield.
Or a hostage.
Murder.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
As we definitely are at the Canary Islands.
What's that, a scale?
Outside the first mate's window.
Who is this? How did they die?
Well, we know he was shot.
We don't know who shot him, but we know he was shot. By a gun?
Yes, murder most foul.
Murder!
We don't know who he... we don't have
Yeah.
sufficient. Although, we could go to the Formosa list here And if I was familiar with masculine versus feminine names in Formosan Chinese linguistics, we could figure it out.
Cho sounds feminine to me, but that's not enough to go on because I know nothing.
I was actually thinking the same thing. Because I think this might be the lady, so it's got to be one of these three, but we're not going to hazard a guess.
Yeah. Let's wait until someone says a name.
Yeah.
Give it up. This guy was the one guy trying to defend her.
Yep. And that's where it happened. In our picture here, he was involved. That's the guy who got shot. That's one of the people there. He was the guy over at the lifeboat. She was the one being held.
So there were 2 Formosans being kidnapped.
So it appears. Okay, there's this guy.
An unknown. There's our helmsman. Possibly.
Uh-huh. That's our guy that got shot. That's one we think was our helmsman.
Charles Minor.
We already have him identified.
We don't know.
He's one of the other guys over by the boat.
We don't know. We don't know. And we don't know. Yeah. Those guys are strangers.
They are strangers to us. Given names and family names are reversed. That's right. Back in those days, I don't know. I think it's still that. It may still be that way as well. I don't know enough about Korean, Chinese, Japanese to.
Yeah. Well,
know.
Either way, I didn't see any names in common.
Yeah.
I don't think there were. I mean, if we had names in common, then we could.
But I think we were done with the book anyway.
Oh, hello. We have another dead person. Can we see into the boat?
That's what I'm trying. I'll try to get in position so we can.
So nothing is...
Okay, we got that guy that's got the jacket on. Okay, there's those 2. There's that guy.
That's a chicken. That's a bunch of chickens.
That's a pig.
That's a hog. A camera hog, that is. Making a camera hog joke.
Alright, so. Okay, we got another body down here. Alright, so. That's one of the crewmen. Okay, there's our
helmsman, and that's the wheel.
Yep.
It makes sense. Okay, that's another strike for that guy's helmsman.
I think we're still on with that one, so now we've got...
And he got injured in this attack.
That guy probably got clubbed or something.
So there's a lot of crewmates who tried to defend her.
Yep.
Like, there's 3 on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good point, Emmy. Just because it sounds feminine does not mean that the person is female. And we can't tell which is which anyway.
And I'm enough of a white guy to realize that I have no clue, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I have as good a chance of identifying non-European gendered language in Klingon as I do in any of these languages.
I hit the wrong button.
We just don't know.
Yeah. Oh, we got another body here.
Somebody else got hung.
I think this might have been the guy that was executed from that picture that we saw.
The Justice at Sea sketch?
Yeah.
Where is ya, boy?
Roundabout and roundabout and roundabout we go.
I mean... And now we have a spontaneously floating rope.
Yep. So that would be... And then we got another body over here.
Yeah. There's our poor Maba.
Yeah. All right, let's see what this is. Okay.
By self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasqua.
Miss Lim.
Miss Lim. Okay.
Of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire.
Well, we know his name. We now know her name.
Yep.
And we now know Mr. Wolf, whoever he is.
Yeah, he's probably the one signaling them to do the firing.
Here's our firing line.
That's Miss
Miss
Lim right
Lim.
there.
Who's
All right, that would be Wolf right there
Mr. Wolf?
in the top hat.
We're getting a bunch of names.
All right.
Who actually shot him?
It was a firing line of him, them,
Okay.
because he's the one that we saw on the deck rigging earlier. He's the one who fell off and got his
Okay.
leg yanked out. There's Brennan. And there's another guy. Okay,
Dear.
so
There's that skill again. We know who they are and we know how they died.
lead singer.
Huck. Sing. Back up.
There we go.
You. Was shot.
I just looked to see if those things for execution or not.
Nope. He was just shot. Which means we need to figure out who actually shot him.
Ah. Okay, so we know a couple. We know
some names.
for example, we know that one of them was
Brennan?
Mr. Brennan.
Let's. Can we go back to the memory and actually look at the bullets?
Sure.
Okay. Because if it was Brennan, because it gives us the trajectories.
All right, so how do we get back into that?
Tab to close the book.
All
Or not.
There we go.
Okay.
Not trigger anything else yet.
So the trajectory.
All right, let's get behind him here so we can.
So 3 came wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back behind the men who actually fired so we can see which bullet is whose.
Yeah.
Brennan. Brennan looks to have been. He went to the side.
He went to that side.
He went
missed
off to
the
that side. And Baldy shot low.
Yeah, he went low.
Because we can see. Yeah, okay, so it was Brennan.
So it was Brennan.
And this one we know we've got, right? Because we know who Brennan is.
Yeah.
And they straight up said his name. There he is. There's our beanie boy.
Yep. Now.
28 others were present.
Yeah, it's going to show.
And we can identify Mr. Wolf in the hat.
Shot Cannon Beast.
Yeah, that's right. He's the guy with the top hat with the other guy whose body just kind of vanished.
Yeah.
Christian Wolf, gunner. Makes sense. Or actually kind of does and doesn't make sense because he's like the one person in that line not holding a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Top Hat Gaming Man. Yes, indeed.
All right, so just looking to see if we gain any clearer faces or not. We already know him. Yeah, we know who she is.
Yeah. Ms. Linda.
Let's go ahead and identify her.
Yeah. Bun Lan Lin. Bun Lan Lim.
All
Not
right.
Lin. So we've got 2 gentlemen from Formosa still unidentified.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they handed us a lot here.
Yeah.
So,
Well, just about everybody who was down here. These people were hiding off in others. Yeah, why do the dirty work when you can order your crewman to do it for you?
fair reason to not be holding the gun,
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. All right, let's do some more looking around here.
And they said he killed a guy.
Yeah. For the murder of Nunzio Pasqua. Now, who is Nunzio Pasqua?
Well, given that there's another dead body at this scene, I think we're about to find out.
All right.
Nunzio.
And what is his role?
There he is.
Another passenger.
He's an Italian.
Italian passenger who we've not
Who we do not know anything
don't
about.
know anything about yet. All right. Now that's our ES guy here.
That's our
This is-
artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Edward Spratt.
May as well identify him. Right?
He's the one person whose face isn't here. Wonder why. Go.
Is that a monkey on top of the
That's a monkey. We got a monkey. If they make a reference to the monkey's paw,
African.
just, gosh. Yep. What a talented artist to capture this moment so quickly, says Jim. And, yeah. Usually for these portraits, you sketch in what you can and then you follow
Okay,
up with
there's
the
our
people to do the
conductor guy.
faces.
There's the guy in the tricord hat.
Yeah.
Or one of 2 guys in the tricord. All right. And that would be the body of the one who was murdered, I guess.
That would probably be Nunzio.
It's not going to let us do anything with it yet.
Nope. Not until you hit the thing for the watch.
Yeah. All right, so. Where do we go next here?
Probably. Trigger the watch.
Yep.
Yep. He's the boy.
Alrighty then.
Did he really do it?
Let's find out.
You know, it's almost too bad the captain didn't have one of these watches. Because then there really wouldn't be a lot of debate. That'd be a way to very quickly silence Miss Lim, if she is wrong.
And there is our
And
body.
shut up whoever accused this guy. If
All right.
she is right.
Let's see what happened.
Did he do it? There's our guy.
Okay, that's Nunzio.
Signorini, is that you? What are you doing down here? Hello, yes. I'm here, just sorting some things.
All right.
Dude got framed.
Yep.
Dude got framed hard. 'Cause there's Pasqua. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing outside the boat.
Yep. I have a feeling that's important.
That's the thing. That's the thing they were arguing with the captain about.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the beginning. Shells.
Yeah.
They asked where the shells were, and they said they were at the bottom of the sea.
Mm-hmm. All right. So.
And that's... That is our Signor Nichols, who's an officer. And
Hang on.
our victim,
Which one's the victim here?
the one on the other side. I kept thought you were targeting the attacker.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to get turned around.
Yeah, I don't think it
So we
wanted
could
you to go
see.
past them. Well, either way, we know who... Oh, it's Violin Guy.
The violin guy.
The Violin Guy.
All right.
The violin's too nice for murder.
It looked like he was stabbed, right?
Yeah, makes sense. Cause yeah, with the way he was holding him, he had
Knife.
something sharp. Signor Nichols. Well, there's an Edward Nichols right off the top.
There we
Second
go.
mate. Is there another Nichols? Hello.
That's all right. Let's see who they are. Mr. Wolf.
was blasted by the cannon,
We got Nunzio.
and of course we got his killer,
And the killer. All right.
Singlon.
So that tells us the ladies have something wrong on them. For sure.
Definitely. Either we got them flipped, or they're somewhere else,
Yep.
or they're dead.
Yep. They may be dead. Maybe
They may be
didn't.
dead.
Maybe they didn't survive. Okay. Now, let's go back to table of contents.
I mean, so far there's literally only one person who we know survived. And we don't have his face yet.
All right.
Flawless victory indeed, Emmy. Senor Nichols, an officer and the opposite of a gentleman. Well, if he's pulling stuff like this.
All right. So. All right. That's
There's
Nunzio.
our Senor Nichols. Or our Senor Pasqua. Now let's ID our killer. Our real killer.
Yeah.
He was in the hat. No, that's Martin. That's Hoskett. Back. It was next to Hoskett. Back one. I think that was him. We can go back and check the portrait in the scene to be sure.
Yeah.
I think that was his portrait. Unless it's that guy off in the corner. No, he's a mate. He'd be standing next to...
Yeah.
If Nichols is a mate, he'd be standing next to the captain and in that cluster, because that's where all the mates are so far.
Yeah.
They're all mates, except they're not.
Yep.
Literal mates, but not friendship mates?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the captain said that Hossett was his
Now,
friend.
we already know who this is.
That is our supposed...
Oh, that's the guy he framed,
That's the guy he framed.
who was
He got-
probably defending this.
Yeah. What was... Can we take another look back at that?
Sure. Hang on.
Like, not the shell, but the thing it's... Yeah, when I saw that inspection, I thought that thing on the top was like a scale, like a weigh scale.
Yeah. Nope, it's some sort of altar, it looks like.
Yeah. An
There's something
altar
valuable in there and
with a
magical.
shell. And Nichols got caught snooping where he shouldn't, clubbed the guy he framed,
Mm-hmm.
and
Looks like-
Pasqua heard it,
Looks like he had some sort of spear.
came
with
down
him
to
or something.
investigate,
Yeah.
and of
Oh,
course,
that's our doorway. I'm not quite ready.
This guy is a mate. So who are you going to believe?
Mm-hmm. Of course you're going to believe
The
one of your
mate?
officers.
Or
'Cause he's
some
supposedly an
rando
officer as well as...
passenger?
He's supposedly a gentleman as well as an officer, and we're finding out that he's not.
Oh no. He's just trying to
Alright.
stole magic stuff.
Are we done with the frozen time spot?
I think we are.
Okay.
He didn't do it. He did not do it.
We do know he was framed.
Okay, so far there's a lot of people making poor decisions, and I really don't like
And
this
so,
guy.
yeah, there's the thing we saw
There's
earlier.
the thing. There's the altar.
Okay, we got 3 right.
Or, yeah, 3 people who got killed during this.
We've
Our
identified-
murder, our supposed murderer, and our... who else? Somebody else.
All right.
So, Pasqua got knifed by Nichols.
So we've pretty much
Yeah.
taken care of this.
Okay. So, we can go find more corpses. We can look back at other stuff.
Okay, we got that corpse there. We've got that corpse there. Before I activate them, I want to take a look around.
Yeah. There's Hassett.
Yeah. Okay, we're in normal in our times of what
And
we've
there's the
already-
thing I was talking about with the light off the ship for anybody who didn't see the previous stream.
Yeah.
That.
How much do you want to bet? That is our item that was down
That's
below.
a shell.
Yep, that's
That is
probably
the
it.
shell.
Either that or it's the rowboat with it in it that someone's trying to get away with.
Yeah, I mean, that thing is not at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, over someone who doesn't apparently speak too much English too. Yeah,
Fair.
because
He's Italian.
we got to remember what these times are.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. All right, which body do we want to do first? That one or that one? You pick.
I think Maba came second chronologically, so I'd say do the other guy first. So we can get chronological.
Okay.
Because I don't remember your name.
All right, let's try these. The Doom, Part 6 of 8.
This time we get to hear the voice acting.
All right, we're going to get to hear it this time. Okay, so we're getting to see the scene again. I couldn't remember if that was one that we had gotten here, if that was
Yeah.
a new body or not. But the nice thing is, we know we can go back to them.
Yeah.
And we can relive highlights from last week's show.
With sound this time. So we can hear how everybody dies.
Yeah.
And you are...
That guy.
Yeah, that guy who... Yeah. Actually, I don't remember what that guy did. But you
That was him.
are Charles Minor freshman... Freshmen? Yeah, they're freshmen. They're out on spring break. Okay, yeah. So glad you managed to fix the audio. It definitely helps.
Yeah,
It can
we
be
figured
gruesome.
out what was going on. We had the
Also,
audio
the music
going
is-
in twice.
Yeah.
And that's what was messing us up. Alright, do we need it back in
Yeah.
here anymore?
I don't think the game got to you guys at all last stream, because it wasn't getting to us at all last stream. And
Yeah.
there was also our voices feeding in twice, so that was fun.
Yeah, I went back and listened to a little bit, and it was just refeeding the sound over and over again. So, fortunately, figured out what it was. Got it all taken care of. Now if we can just get both cameras to work, we'll be fine. But
Yeah.
this is working pretty good, so.
So,
Alright,
so we can look at anybody and see their place in the book if we want to.
Okay.
There's
our,
Maba, who's about to get...
our guy that
crushed.
was killed.
Is that Wolf?
Yep.
No.
No,
That
would
is the
be-
guy who
that's,
was... That's the guy next to the guy who got his arm torn off in the mutiny
Yeah,
problem.
the guy in the conductor hat.
Yeah. Conductor hat guy.
Alright, go ahead and go in the door.
Yeah, I don't know that we're going to get anything more out of this.
Yeah. But that's cool. That
yeah.
shows us that we can come back to these.
Yeah. I mean, the only one I think we'd want to go back to is if we wanted to go back after the women, we would go to Abigail.
Yeah, let's go back to Abigail real quick.
Because there are three
And then maybe
places.
we can explore some more doors down below.
Because there are only 3 places where we could possibly have a clue to the women's identity. And one of them is here. And in the other 2, we never even saw the other woman.
Yeah. And it's when she gets hit.
Okay, so where are the ladies? Here's our burly crewman
That's that burly crew guy.
in the leotard. There's our top hat guy, aka
There's
Miss.
the
Not
guy
Mr.
we've
Wolf.
already identified. We've already identified her.
And there's Martin. You tried to protect her.
Did we have him identified as Martin
Yes.
on there? Okay, I couldn't remember if we had or not.
Oh, hello.
Okay, here's
There's
where the
our-
ladies come in.
There's our missus. Or our miss and our who knows,
And
because
there's
she
this
wasn't
guy.
who we can supposedly identify. Hello!
What?
Her hand. That is a wedding ring.
That is a ring.
We have our Emily Jackson, which means that the lady behind, in the pale dress, looks like you made the right guess with your fashion choices.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that means we either have their status wrong or their location wrong.
Yeah. Either they're dead or we don't know
And
where
then
they are.
here's this guy.
Conductor hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we know we have the names right. That's nice. That's unlocking for Maba. There's loose shirt guy. There's Maba.
And that is him. We've already identified. Okay. Done here? Or actually, this is another one of these crewmen. That's that crew.
Yeah, that's
we already
burly guy.
had him from behind. And
Yeah,
here's...
he looks like a circus strongman to me.
Yeah, he kind of does, like the classic. Where are the heavy things? Where are the... Show me something heavy so I can lift it for you.
Does anyone have something heavy? I can lift something really heavy. Can you lift this squid clear off the ship, please? We have problems.
All right, done in here?
We have problems.
All right, so that helps us narrow that down.
Okay. Yeah. That has to be our clue for the women's identity.
Yeah. So now we just have to make sure what happened to them.
Yeah. And they disappeared during the escape.
Yeah. Well,
So-
we know for sure the one that has the wedding band on did.
Wait a minute. If we know who the women are, we know who shot that guy. If we know which is which,
Yeah,
we can ID the shooter.
we can. Okay, tell me where you want me to go.
Okay, the guy who got shot was one of the 2 up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which was which.
All right. So where you want me to go back to?
The escape chapter?
Okay. Escape.
Okay, torn apart. Killed with a sword.
Do we want here?
Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Well, we can ID that attacker.
Okay.
We just don't know. Or if we go back to the memory,
Okay.
we can look at the person, get their portrait, and know which woman it was. Because I think she was wearing white,
This one
but
here?
she could have worn different clothes.
This one here, is it this? No, that's the guy that got
Yeah,
stabbed.
that guy got stabbed, so this guy got shot.
So this one.
Now we listen.
Let them go.
Very good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, are you Jackson or Bird?
Jackson. And this will give us a
Let's
chance to take a look to see if Miss Bird is on here as well.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
There she is, huddled up in the back.
Right there, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So she is on the boat.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's check her portrait to be sure that it's... be sure.
All right, so...
Let's get back down to Emily. Or... I believe Emily. And can we... E?
Yeah.
Yes, that's Emily. Okay, so we can ID this person's killer as Emily.
I'm just doing this just for curiosity. Okay, he's part of the crew. And there she
And
is
there
right
is
there.
Jane.
That is her. All right.
So, these two ladies and whoever else is in the boat have a shared fate. Dead or alive.
Mm-hmm. Passenger Emily Jackson.
Emily Jackson. No relation to Michael Jackson. He did not exist.
Yeah. Or Keith Jackson or Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
Although Andrew Jackson would be almost in the right time frame.
Yeah. And in the right state of mind to have shot someone.
And not Jesse Jackson either.
Yeah. Captain trying to stop this mess and failing.
He's aimed, but he hasn't fired. And the bullet's definitely coming from her gun. Alright, so who's this guy down here?
That is unknown.
It's not going to let us look.
We can't see.
Yeah. And that's him. Alright.
There's our loose shirt guy.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get some more distance before trying to... Yeah. Yep. Loose shirt guy who survives toward the bitter end.
Alright. Back through the door.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yay. Something was bugging me about those names, and it was the fact that one of them was called Miss.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we don't need to look at that. Now, I want to go down to the hold. Real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, so... the place where... what's his name got killed was over here?
Who's
The
this?
Italian guy.
Uh,
No, it wasn't down here.
maybe we haven't gotten to it yet. Because we haven't gone below the gunnery decks.
Oh, that's right. We may need to go down another level. We haven't been down here yet.
Blood!
Lots of blood.
Very blood. And more blood.
There's the powder magazine, probably. Blood that came down from above.
Well, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
that's where the bloodbath after the mutiny happened.
Oh.
Cow.
Cowhead. For us to investigate.
Hammers! We
All
have
right.
found the
This
carpenter's
is the repair
shop.
shop. Okay, fine. Let us out.
Let us go!
I want to try to find the room where that shell thing was. Okay. There's the armory.
There's the powder store.
More powder. If you open the book while looking at a corpse, it'll open to their chapter in the book. Okay, cool. That'll help us get there quicker.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, I just went there. Sails and bedding. We may as well get a look around. Books.
Is this a library or an
Maps?
accountant?
Hmm?
Or... Oh, this
This is the
That's
ship
the
doctor.
surgeon.
The ship surgeon.
Did we? No.
All right, I don't see the area where the Italian guy got stabbed.
Not yet, anyway.
That's what I was trying to find.
So we can't get any lower than this.
I don't think so.
So there's something for us.
Well, actually, yeah, we'd have to go in.
There's another walk. So we can't get down yet.
All right.
So
I thought I'd take a look.
So there's something. So there's got to be something for us to find down there.
Okay, these are the bodies we found earlier. Okay, here's where he was.
And there's our poor bosun.
Yeah.
We still don't know what hurt him.
I think he got done by the...
Done by the squid?
Yeah. Because there's the guy that was coming up from there with the captain.
Yeah.
By his coat. And there's the guy that got throat slashed. And this is where that other guy was. No, the other guy was killed here.
I think it was another door down. Because that's where the knife is.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's this one.
The door that started us in on this mutiny.
Okay.
Poor guy.
All right. Do we want to go check out the bullhead?
Bulkhead?
No, that cow's head that we saw.
Oh. Wait, will that count as a corpse?
Looks like it was going to try. Looked like it was trying to. It had the flies around it.
Let's see.
Chekhov's gun. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't for a reason.
Yeah, it's got a little more detail than a lot of these props. Hello. They're giving a cow last rites?
Probably killing it to eat. Yeah, they're killing it so they can eat it. He's Irish.
Never been on a farm, Chuck.
Mind your shoes now.
He's talking to Charlie.
And Charlie is puking. There's Charlie.
All right, so that is Charlie.
So wait, does that mean he's Charles Minor? Or is there another Charles?
Let's find out.
I think that.
And one of these will be the Irishman.
Poor cow. But such is the way. I hope we don't have to identify how the cow died.
Okay, that could easily be our Irishman there because it was the
Yeah.
tankard. And we've already seen him for other things.
Yeah. So that guy's either the butcher or the cook or...
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't have a separate butcher. Sorry, Charlie.
All right, let's look for Charlie's here. We already got a Charles Minor, who we identified. And we know it's not him because he didn't have a French accent.
True. Charles Herstick. Midshipman.
Midshipman. I'm just keeping on going to make sure we don't have a
Nope.
third Charles pop up on this.
Goodness, that would be a disaster. Charles Herstick.
All right, now
11 others were... Okay, how did we get on this page?
that's what I'm trying.
Oh, you hit the bookmark again.
Oh,
That's what
it.
happened.
Bookmark. Okay. All right.
So we'll probably be able to identify that one guy as butcher cook person. A bitter cold. Madeira.
Madeira.
Barely set out.
On the Orlop deck.
Okay, good. We don't have to say how the cow died.
Darn! I was hoping that'd be one to help us get it to the number 2 or 3 easy.
Yeah, but seriously, why did they say they were giving last rites to a cow?
I don't think they may not have been referring to the cow on that.
Okay, so you are...
He's got some sort of apron on.
Yeah, so butcher cook person. Or maybe he's the carpenter, but I kind of
He's
doubt
not
it.
the surgeon or surgeon's mate. Cook. But he's England, not Ireland. Butcher.
Okay, so we do have a separate
Alright,
butcher.
let's see how many other Irishmen we have on here, just to be safe. It definitely wasn't a Scot.
No. No. We also have the second mate steward, but why would a steward...
Why would the steward be doing that? You'd have the butcher doing that.
The steward's wearing dark coats. Like, kind of like what our midshipman was wearing.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're wearing dark coats, you are not a regular run-of-the-mill
Right.
person.
Alright, so let's head back up there.
We can, with some confidence, say that this fellow is our butcher.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a name with an O apostrophe in it. Of course. So these guys were around.
Okay.
Okay, so the last rites were for somebody else who's dead around here.
Yeah.
So, who
That's what
else is
I'm
around
thinking.
here?
And we didn't hear any other names given, so.
I don't think so. So let's explore.
Okay, here's the other. Oh,
He is very dead.
him.
Okay, so we've got beardy guy who we don't know anything about.
There we go.
And
him.
a Turk?
Yeah, he looks like he's a Turk.
Oh, the monkey!
There's the guy
You
with
are
the
Monkey Man.
And it's giving us a clear face, too.
It did?
We'll see. Oh, maybe it's just clear on. I thought clear there. Okay, there's the
Okay.
guy with the spear.
There's our two fellows
One of
who
our
we
guys
can't
with the
tell
spear.
from each other. Our Formosans.
Yeah. Our other two Formosans from the illustration.
A chicken.
All right. He's almost got an app. I was gonna say almost an African look to him. But the way this is drawn, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I feel like if they meant it to be an obvious clue of this person is from Africa,
All right, so we know
wouldn't
this
be able
guy
to
has
deny
kind
it.
of a.
I mean, the hat makes me think Turkish, but that could be hair.
It's definitely a hat.
Yeah, we don't know who he is yet. We don't have enough
Okay,
clues.
not no. But anyway. Which one is our guy with the monkey on his shoulder?
He had a tie on. Okay, so there's those. Okay, bosun's mate, unknown knifed. It might be that. Who's in the middle of those? Herstick. So that's our guy who's yakking on his shoes.
Yeah.
So is it the guy who's standing alone? Because it's not any of those, and we look through every.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. And we
So-
don't have enough to know who he is. Okay.
That's our monkey man.
All right.
I feel like that monkey. That monkey is very identifying.
Yeah. That's why I was wanting to try to see
Yeah.
if he had it in the picture or not.
Yeah. No. But I think we can safely say the monkey belongs to this guy.
Yeah. And the way he is dressed,
Passenger?
I'm almost thinking he's a passenger.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the passenger list. Let's see, where was he at on here again?
Just above the mates. Over a couple, next to the helmsman.
This guy.
Him. We can't identify.
Okay. We won't waste the time on it then.
Yeah, if we see the monkey again, we see the monkey
All
again.
right. I think we've identified who we can. That we could identify these two
As Formosan, but nothing else.
as if we knew a little bit more
Yeah.
about
Because
them.
it's got to be one or the other.
Yeah.
It's a flip of names. And we can't pick that out. So time to figure out why this fellow is getting his last rites.
All right. So let's look into this guy.
Please don't have been stabbed. Please don't have been stabbed. We have enough stabbing.
All right. Oh, great cloud of sparkles, lead us to where we need to go.
How did he die?
What happened to this gent?
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Consumption. Worst welcome. Spread? If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the last place. I checked all hands just now.
What are his chances?
I gave him some hope. You'll see.
Well, that'll help slow his breathing down a little bit, but that'll be about it.
Yeah, well, you would know.
All right.
Wait,
That's our ship's doctor.
so Monkey Man is our doctor.
Yeah.
I would think having a monkey around would be kind of iffy for... Yep, clear face. We can ID him.
Yeah. All right. Where to go? So who's the
Mr.
ship? That would be him.
Henry Evans. That's... There's the monkey.
Yeah, there's the monkey there. Yeah, that's our third mate.
Yeah.
We've already identified him.
And... Okay. Apparently we can ID him.
This guy here.
Oh.
Well, it said that the surgeon. Hang on. If we do some deductive logic here. Surgeon's mate?
Makes sense. And if you'll remember from earlier, from what happened last week, who was it that gave us this book again?
Okay, we don't have anything to identify him. There's the murdered guy. There's this guy.
Wait, murdered?
Or
This is the second...
the second guy that died from this lung disease thing
Yeah.
going on.
The other one.
Yep.
And besides, this is this... Bitter Cold says it's the second chapter. We
Yeah.
haven't had murder yet.
Who is this? We do not know.
But they...
Illness.
ill. Very sick. Very bad.
We know it's from a tragic illness.
So tragic. Well, at least you didn't have to face the freaking squid.
Yeah. All right.
And now we see our other sick guy. Unless we want to look around.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything else to see. Who's this guy? Him?
One of the fellows about to haul him up. And here's our flat hat guy.
Yeah. Okay. So
We
let's
can
learn
always
about
come
this
back.
guy. I don't think there's anything else for us to see. So, time for us to move on. Glitter, glitter, show the way to find the death we must explain.
The inspector and inspectress cannot be kept waiting forever.
Acrylic alphabet.
So that's
Russian or
Syed.
Eastern European.
So this guy is Syed.
Syed.
So we have Russians cheating at something and trying to help each other. So that hat's Russian. Okay. I guess.
Might be a Cossack.
Yeah. But he's talking directly to Syed.
Yeah.
Or did the alphabets change when he started talking? Yeah, because there were a lot more lines across the top of the letter. I can't identify languages.
I recognize the first part of letters as being part Cyrillic alphabet.
Okay. So we know the people cheating are Russian. Or around somewhere playing games. A lot of hammocks.
Yeah.
A lot
this
of-
is where the rest of the crew hang out.
Here's our Russians. Cheating at cards. Whom we can identify.
One of the shooters. Okay.
Poor Syed.
Illness. Now, who is from an area that would use the Cyrillic alphabet?
Well, we're looking for the name Syed anyway.
What?
We're looking for the name
Oh,
Syed.
yes, yeah, we already know this name. That's right. Duh.
The language is going to matter. Solomon Syed.
Solomon said India.
India. So the Russians are cheating at cards and the India people are talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Indian. Non-American Indian.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll encounter any American Indians on board.
All right, now I want to zoom in on him. Is he the only other one from India?
Zungi Sathi.
Yeah.
Omid Gul, who is Persia. But there's three
Okay.
more India.
Well, okay.
All right, next.
All right, what? The guy we just identified. Where did he go to?
He was at the bottom.
Very bottom.
He was with the rest of the India.
Okay.
54.
So it could be any of these.
Yeah.
I'd lean towards one of these. I
We
don't
have
know.
no information to
No,
say
we
that.
don't have any other information. I was thinking that,
There's a lot of them there.
yeah, could be any of them.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
So,
well, it'd be nice if we could assume they were all bunking together, but
yeah. Because I figured he'd be the same rank as the others because they were down in that section.
yeah.
Oh, well, we just...
We can apparently identify him, though.
All right, I want to...
Suddenly, in this scene, we can identify him.
Okay, it's only got 2 triangles on.
So it's not spot the wedding ring difficult.
All right, let's... Hang on.
Yes, those are 2 different alphabets.
Yeah, 2 different alphabets.
So there are 2 Russians playing cards.
And then this is...
Yeah.
That
Is it? Well, I mean, it's whatever they speak in
It's
Hindi.
not Arab. It's not Arabic, but it's
yeah,
Hindi.
Hindu.
It's Hindi.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I was like, I know the language is not Indian.
It's Yeah, it's
There is no such
Hindi
thing-
or one of the
yeah.
other Indian dialects. I'm going to guess Hindi since that's the
Yeah.
most common one. Okay.
Okay, so there's something in this scene that we can use to identify that guy. Because he wasn't identifiable in the last scene, but suddenly he is
Yeah,
now.
he is now. Well, I guess because... Yeah, Okay, so
Yeah.
that one's easy because we got the name.
Yeah, flat top hat is identifiable in this scene, so
Okay.
the second alphabet is Hindi or Urdu Iraq.
Udu Irik. All right, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Jim.
Jim Biddy. All right, this one is supposedly identify. Hang on.
Identifiable. He's the guy who died from the illness.
He's the other one, so it's another Indian guy.
He is also
Okay.
identifiable. So they're all grouped together. So they're grouped together in the picture and in the name
So
list.
these are, which would make sense. Since they're all from India
And in the hammock. So yeah, they're going to be
and all
friends
that,
because
so
they
they're
can
gonna
speak
be
to each other.
friends. And this is the one that was crushed by the cannon.
Poor guy.
So he would be one of these.
Yeah. I think all 4 in a row.
Would they make it that easy?
Probably
Possibly.
not. Mm.
He's got 2 dots.
He's got 3. He's got 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's got to be a way to ID this guy. There has got... Wait,
What?
that tag has an X on it. But turn around. Right when we were walking past.
54.
Do the other hammocks have tags? Does that
Let's
mean
look.
something? 51.
51.
53. That's probably 52.
But why would it be in Roman? Why would it be in X?
Just to make it harder on us?
Hang on.
So why are the hammocks numbered?
Can I test out a theory?
What are you thinking? Oh. Solomon Syed, 54. The hammocks are numbered by the manifest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to make this a lot easier.
But why is that one got an X instead of the number?
Well, it's not hammock 10. So if we can ID the guys in the hammocks.
All right, so let's go back to that picture.
Because by the pattern, it shouldn't be X, it should be 50.
So that's 54.
54? Who knows? Conveniently illegible.
Conveniently illegible.
51 and 53. Which means it makes sense for the X to be 52.
Okay, he's in that one. That's
Okay,
51.
so let's portrait him and 51 ID.
Which one is he?
Back up so we can see the portrait when
Yeah.
we zoom back in.
Him.
Him
That's why we can identify, because we can go to 51.
with the fold. And then we can go to the portrait. And it was him. He's 51.
And the numbers are here as well. Good.
Renfred Raju. Okay, so of those 4 hammocks, 53 is empty.
Yeah.
And 53 is probably Flat Top who's out of his bunk.
Yeah. Which means
You
he...
is 53. Yay.
Oh, hang on.
William Wasim.
Which means we got him identified. So that means this one can only be...
Our last in that cluster of hammocks. Ibrahim.
Boom! Alright. We got him.
Tragic illness. Also
He
tragic
died to the illness. And what other one did we get right so far?
Who else? Loose cannon.
Him getting Hey, but that's 3 down.
That's
3
a
more down.
confirmation that the hammocks are indeed lining up with the manifest.
So, let's go back to that scene and see if anyone else is in their hammocks.
Oh, yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
We have shoes.
But there's no one in the hammock.
He's in the hammock, but we can't ID him.
But we can use that for later.
Yeah, like,
Anyone else in their hammock? No, they're covered up as well.
we have feetses. Lots of feetses.
But we can use that later on.
Okay, and we know that of these people, at least 2 of them are Russian.
All right. I'm curious. How many do we have? We have 3 from Russia. Okay.
Topman, Seaman, Seaman. And they're all right next
Leonid.
to each other.
Volkov, Arkas Nishikin, and Lesky Tuporov.
Apologies to anyone who speaks any of these languages for our absolute
If I'm slaughtering
butchering.
them, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. What I've learned from listening to the Russian names in the Olympics all my life.
And I don't really watch the Olympics, so I'm even worse off.
All right. Now, I'm just curious. Nope, we can't identify him.
Okay.
Shot, though.
Shot with a gun by Jackson. He's the guy who's trying to stop them from leaving later.
Yeah.
We
Nope,
can't
we can't
identify
identify
him.
him yet. And what about this fine gentleman?
We can identify
We can identify him.
Okay. But it's gonna be hard.
But from what? All right, now.
Well, from this scene and...
Where else have we
something
seen him?
Show memories on deck map. We're looking for the squares.
Okay.
We've seen him in the murder.
Murder part 3. The execution, because he's one
Because
of the gunmen.
he's holding the gun. And in the memory we're in right now. There it is. Down. Next to surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense because that's about to happen.
Yeah. All right. So what was he doing in this one?
Good question. I feel like the hammocks are going to be a bombshell clue.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Let's not chase any more red herrings than we've got. All right.
Yeah.
Are we pretty much done with this scene, probably?
I mean, unless you want to catalog who's in their hammocks at this point for future reference, but that can be saved for future reference.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that later.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We're whittling it down.
Yay! And we just got a major tool. 2 dead, 3 dead, and 1 of them is a cow.
All right. 3 taken care of.
Started like a normal voyage. And then shells and squid. Alright. Well, he's apparently identifiable, but I'm gonna guess that one's...
This guy here.
Yeah, I mean, his picture's cleared up, but... I have no idea how. Unless it's hammocks.
Could be. All right. So we got him. We got him.
Yeah.
And we already identified this as being
The surgeon.
the surgeon's spot.
Yeah.
Anything else fun for us to find down here?
Well,
Well, that cowhead was very eventful.
yeah. I
What?
mean, we've
That
identified
one's
our
closed off.
Henry Evans, who, if you'll remember from last episode, we know he survives this because he's the one who sent the book in the pocket watch.
Mm-hmm. All right. These are some of the ones that we've already seen before. I didn't know if you want to go through them again to look for...
Well, space is not jump.
Yeah. Oh, well.
We get to hear it.
We do it again. We identify him? No.
We can't.
And we can't. Did we do this guy?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Because that guy's the guy who got crushed against the wall when the squid grabbed the cannon to shoot the
Yeah.
other people.
Mm-hmm. There's the bearded guy. I
Poor man.
think that's one of the Russians.
Yeah, I think he might be. Yeah, because he keeps popping up.
Yeah.
Loose cannonball.
All right, I'll get us out of here since I accidentally got us in here.
Yeah. And I mean, that discovery would be...
I've been playing too much Skyrim. I hit the space trying to jump over
Yeah.
it.
Well,
But at least we know the space will trigger those things again.
yeah.
Okay, why does this door look so different?
Because that's a door that opened when we got something? I think. Wait, was this open before?
I don't remember it being open before, but I don't remember... I don't...
Okay. Well, if that door's open now and it wasn't before... Because all the doors that have opened by going into a memory have opened and looked like that.
All right, that one's locked.
So that's a you've unlocked something.
Yeah.
So what's in here to unlock? Skull.
Oh, there we go. We got bones right there. I'm just curious if it will unlock from this side as well. No.
Nope.
But it's irrelevant because
Yeah.
we got in this way.
But you know, I think that might be a good way to start us off next week.
This would be a good spot for next time, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going for a while. Thank you for all for coming along and joining us here. We'll resume at this point next week. As far as the rest of my streaming schedule, Wednesday night is going to be my new night for... It's going to be starting back on with my Skyrim stream, The Adventures of Eric Rosine, along with the Four Horsemen of the Nord. And any of you are old WCW, even older NWA fans will recognize that name as those. Yes, they are modeled after the famous Four Horsemen from professional wrestling back in the day. And then on Saturday, from 1 till about 3 or so in the afternoon, I will be on the Wandering DM, where I'm playing a character called Finbar Odubda in the RPG Scion, where my character is actually the son of a Celtic god. And then on Saturday, later on Saturday, around 7 or 8 p.m., will be Grappler's Keep, my WWE 2K20 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. I'm a current men's singles champion, and I have a big baddie by the name of Donathan Fry, who's got his eyes on my title. We'll see how I hold off his rivalry, along with the rivalry that I lead my faction, the Cauldron, up against Grimjack's the Black Roses Society, among other good rivalries going. So, I'll let you do your goodbyes.
See everybody next week. on the good ship Obra Dinn.
And until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Goodbye, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.